Goddess Lakshmi also has a bird as her vahan or as a vehicle, and that is the owl. Today we are going to do the story about the owl. The eagle, if you know, is the vehicle of Lord Vishnu. All these birds were given their due respect simply because they were used as vehicles by the different gods. Now if you see this lesson, the text tells us that the owl should be considered as an ill omen. That means, is that what it means? Ill omen, what we consider as bad, ashubh, or should we consider it to be the wisest of birds, a foolish bird, or an ugly bird. Now this lesson tells us that we should consider the owl as one of the wisest birds. An owl's story. My dear children, you must have all heard that well-known saying, handsome is as handsome does. You may as well know that this compliment was meant actually for me. Now the owl is telling the story, he is talking to the children. And he is saying that you might have heard handsome is as handsome does. See, it is not important how good you look. What you actually do in life, the deeds are more important, right? So he says, when they say handsome does is as handsome, that is actually handsome, that they are talking about me because I do very good deeds. For all the good deeds I do, I know that some of you may wonder at my claim, but be patient and I'll tell you my story. So the owl is going to tell us his story. Why is it that he's considered to be very handsome for what he does? My presence has long been considered as an ill omen. From many years, people, when they see an owl, they say, oh no, now something bad is going to happen. Why? Because they saw an owl. Many centuries ago, the Aryans who came to India thought so of me. You know that the Aryans came from Europe and they invaded the Sapta Sindhu. Right from those days, they've always considered me, that is the owl, as ill omen. Later, as they observed me, they saw that no, I have really good qualities. Qualities were also realized. If I start telling you about the references to me in mythology, that is all the Puran Kathaएं, and in Sanskrit literature, I could spend many nights doing so. There are so many stories about me, I don't even remember. And entire nights will go just narrating the stories. In fact, when I hoot at night, who knows that I'm actually narrating my stories in myths and poetry to the sleeping world. It is said, for instance, that Indra, who brings us rain, that means Indra, the god of rain, and one of those many names is Ulk, killed a demon or a Rakshas, who came in the garb of an owl. Garb means disguise. Perhaps to defame me. Defame means spoil my name. Now, according to the story, Indra killed a demon. Indra is also known as Ulk sometimes, and that demon came disguised as an owl. Maybe he wanted to spoil my name, to show that owls are like demons, they are ill omen, they are bad, but that is just a story. In many stories all over the world, I am considered to be the wisest of birds. Do you know that I was chosen for this very quality and pictured on one of the ancient coins of Greece? You can have a look at this picture. On the coin, you can see an owl. Why? Because even in ancient times, the Greeks considered the owl to be very wise. Let us look at the picture. This is an ancient Greece coin embossed with a picture of an owl. Now, nearer home in India, there is a myth in which the birds chose me as their king and crowned me too. Now, this is not a lie. You can see a solid and heavy proof of it in stone. In the Mathura Museum is a magnificent sculpture which shows me being crowned in a special coronation ceremony.